New numbers released this week reveal 23% of adults in Texas are family caregivers. So that means they're providing largely unpaid and unsupported care to older parents, spouses, or other loved ones. This is according to AARP Texas, which says caregivers often carry the additional responsibilities of caregiving alone.
AARP Texas also notes these caregivers provide the state with $41 billion worth, we want to get that right, of unpaid care, keeping their loved ones in their homes or with family. Joining us this afternoon to break down the impact ahead of National Family Caregivers Month is Andrea Earl with AARP Texas. Andrea, welcome to our studio and thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me. It's a joy to be here.
We want to dig into that national study. What stands out to you when you look at the findings of that?
Well, I think the number of the increase this year is 63 million nationwide, and 5 million of those are here in Texas. And so just the complexity of what these caregivers are doing has changed a lot in the past 5 years. This report comes out every 5 years, and there's a lot of new things in there.
Talk about what you saw in the report that's reflected in what you're hearing with your members. I know y'all are talking to them day in and day out, and what jumps out about the real stories that people are experiencing?
I think a lot of it is how much we're caring for older adults that have extreme medical conditions. We're seeing a lot of dementia here in Texas. There's a lot of stats around that. And we're hearing the difficulties around training, having to leave work, unpaid leave. Is really taking a toll and stressing people out, and also just not knowing what to do and how to care for individuals that are hitting this milestone in their lives.
And that's really all part of the reasons why you all are advocating for some different policies and even funding to support these caregivers. So what would you like to see change here in the state?
Here in the state, we'd love to see more funding go towards respite care. We have a small respite program with the state. We'd love for more companies in the state to be talking about paid leave and caregiving leave, as well as some more supports for local resources. Our local area agencies on aging, supporting them and how they can do some real good local work.
Did we see anything in the most recent legislative session that was maybe steps towards meeting some of those needs you just described?
We saw some things. There was a bit of like paid leave for county employees that came up, but really I think we're getting the discussion going at the legislature.
I'm sure these new numbers too will help push that conversation forward, just showing the impact. I'm so struck, I want to reiterate, you said more than 5 million Texans. It's pretty staggering.
Absolutely.
It is, and about 94% are caring for an older adult. And just to reiterate, like, we are all going to be caregivers at some point in our life or need caregiving, and I think that's pretty impactful and something that we want everybody to be thinking about and be highly aware of. People don't recognize the work that these people do or that they are one.
Well, before we let you go as well, Andrea, tell us about some of the free support that AARP offers here in the state.
Oh, AARP has a ton of resources for every step in the journey. So we have a caregiving resource guide. All of that includes like how to manage other people's money to where to get started. And you can find those at aarp.org/caregiving.
Andrea, thank you so much for coming on and giving us kind of a deeper look at the people behind the numbers represented in this study. We so appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back after the break.